How are psychological traumas dealt with? Logotherapists sometimes struggle with the treatment of post-traumatic stress disorders because the noetic dimension of human existence cannot resolve the symptoms. The symptoms are physical reactions and occur on the physical and psychological level. Although our spirit lives in the body and uses the psyche, we can distance ourselves in the sense of self-transcendence. This enables us to look at even the worst events and clear them up. In order to reduce symptoms such as nightmares, hypervigilance, panic attacks, or flashbacks, the trauma memory must be addressed. By doing so, those affected can come to rest, learn out of their experience, and find the best answer to it. Some patients are afraid to look at their trauma. They fear that this could make them worse off. That is why we use techniques to make it easier for patients to face their history. Now I'm going to show you the screen method. To clear up trauma memory, we need all the details of the event. What happened? How did it feel or smell? What sounds were there? What was there to see or taste? In order to gain some distance from the trauma, the patient imagines to watch the event on a screen. If the event was very bad, one can imagine the screen to be very small and place it far away. Now all the details from the trauma memory are brought to light. We sort the event into the narrative memory storage. If we slowly look at everything in detail on the screen, a single cleanup action can be enough. The slower and more detailed the event is observed, the better it is processed in the hippocampus and can no longer trigger symptoms. The detailed knowledge can be very stressful. As logotherapists, we know about the meaning that is present and can be found in all circumstances. Other therapists often struggle to find an answer when faced with deep suffering. After processing the trauma, the patient can learn from it, recognize his task in the circumstances, and find peace. Here's an example. Eve is going through her experience of surviving a terrorist attack. With self-transcendence, she can look at her body and psyche. She also uses the screen method to make the experience more bearable. Now Eve is instructed to reconstruct the trauma of the terrorist attack exactly. Step by step, she imagines watching everything again as a film and tells her therapist every detail. Eve helped a child in the trauma situation. She had completely forgotten about it. The therapist slows down the process and listens attentively to find logo hints in it. After Eve has realized everything, she has no more nightmares. She is now well rested and helps parents of children who have been harmed by war and terror.